Hello and welcome back to another episode of Laugh While You Scream. I'm your host, Robin Bagayoko.
And I'm your co-host, Scott Russell. Oh, it sounds too dry. Well, we put some.
No,
Oh,
no.
go ahead.
I was just going to tell the people how fat you are, that you went to the store to go buy some grape soda. You're almost 40 years old.
What the hell are you
over
talking
here
about?
drinking grape soda.
You're almost 40. You're almost 40. You're almost 40. The hell?
All this sugar.
I'm young. I look
And you
good.
don't go to the doctor. You do not look good. You look a hot ass. Look at your skin.
Oh, yeah. I look good. Of course, I'm going to be drinking grape soda. Get the fuck off my ass, okay? Just because your old ass, 40-year-old ass, got to drink water and shit all day.
Sir, you look sad. You look sad. Scott's stomach looks like he's 9 months pregnant. His skin looks horrible.
Okay. What else?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't go to the doctors for regular checkups. So he doesn't even know that he has the diabetes that he has. All he does is eat candy, and more candy. He went and drank the grape soda, you guys, along with 2 Rice Krispie treats. Think of all the sugar.
What a delicious treat.
No, it's not funny. It's not funny no more. You need to get it together.
Yeah, next time.
Sir, next time nothing. I'll keep telling you, I don't have time to find a new partner. I don't have time for you to die.
Oh, I thought, wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Let's reverse back to 2 episodes ago when you said, "Oh, I got 2 people ready to replace you."
I do have 2 people, but they're not really you. I don't have time for your fat ass to die right now.
What you mean they're not really me? What does that mean?
I don't have time for your fat ass to die. You know what I'm gonna say once you die? Damn, I'm gonna have to find a partner.
Damn.
Not Scott was such a brother. Not damn, I'm gonna have to find a partner.
Oh man.
That's all I'm gonna say. And step right over your dead body.
You know what would happen if you died? You know what would happen if you died? You wanna hear what I would say?
Well, go ahead, I'm listening.
Damn, this nigga didn't have nothing to leave.
That's the same thing I gotta say to you about you too. What, you got your phone? That's like your Android phones. Yeah. What are even those?
Androids
they ain't even worth nothing.
Hey, okay.
Your phones are nothing than Androids. You don't have no Motorola Razr.
You
don't have no Samsung nothing.
You just crossed the line. Don't talk shit about
your
Android.
Phones are shit. What is that one?
Android.
What's that in your hand? What is that?
It's a Samsung Android phone.
But it's the old one. Probably the one that they just made when Samsung just came out.
Still works better than your iPhone. So, yeah.
Jesus, man.
Broadcast, stage marker.
Just so sick of you.
It's not recording. I don't think it's recording. I don't think you erased the burp. I don't think you got rid of it. Let me try to take it.
Can you shut up?
Let me try to get out of
yeah, get out another one. Get out another one.
Perfect. Anyways, can you start reading? Sorry, can you start reading, man?
I'm so sick. All right, now we're reading short, scary stories from Reddit, and today's OP is Sunshine_Dreaming. We had a story from Sunshine_Dreaming earlier this week, and I think that story was a decent one. All right, today's story is called Under the Clear Water. What are your feelings?
Well, I don't know what to feel about it right now. Let's get to reading and see what's up.
Yeah, let's get to read it. Long ago, a man caught a monster in a trap. He had never seen anything like it before. It was small, dark, and fierce, with long claws and yellow teeth. The man tried to kill it, but it would not die, no matter what he did. Scared, he brought it to his village elders and asked, "How can we imprison it?" "In a temple of bone and earth," they replied. So the villagers collected bones and wove together into a dome around the howling monster and then covered it with dirt. No matter how much dirt they added, it did not suffocate its screams. On each full moon, they sacrificed a deer and let the blood drain down through the soil and into the creature's mouth. They continued this ritual until new monsters arrived. What is your feelings?
I gotta hear more because I'm not getting this monster stuff.
What do you have to say about the monster that cannot die? You don't have nothing to say about that? Because that's a you. That's a you. That's a you. You ain't got nothing to say?
No, it's I gotta hear more. What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say?
Sir, I read.
No, you don't just read. You got to thought too. You got
I
thoughts.
read and you think
You got thoughts too.
with your sugary ass brain. I read and you think.
I was thinking, damn, that sort of was done so fast. That's what I was thinking.
I need you to shut up. You're just fat and bubbly.
Fat and bubbly. Okay.
Anyways, the new monsters had pale skin, wore strange clothes, and spoke strange words. The villagers told them their land was plentiful and welcomed them to share the land in peace, but the settlers ignored them. The only language they understood was violence. So the settlers went hut to hut and shot the villagers where they slept. They piled the corpse and burned them, and then burnt their houses. Then they built their own town on the charred earth by the river. Deep in the mound, the monster hungered for blood. Without the sacrifice, the bone prison would not hold it on a full moon. So each month it emerged like a spring toad and slunk into town, returning before dawn with a full belly. The settlers never noticed the monster. What are your thoughts?
I wonder if they're using kind of of trying to talk about people.
Like who? Like the Pilgrims and the Indians or something?
Yeah, and they're just using
The Indians and the Cowboys?
whichever one you want to whatever route. But
The Indians and the continue.
But yeah, I think they're talking about people, but they're not saying it yet.
All right, let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
Before I continue with this,
Shouldn't I be reading what the thing?
the smell of your funky feet is coming over here and into my nostrils, and I cannot think. Okay, let me continue. Feet stink. Okay. They were cruel, violent people who paid little attention to the bodies it left behind. Abuse was so rampant there that even the creature's muffled screams did not alarm them. So the creature lived undetected for years until new people arrived. These people were clean, fashionable, and spoke with neutral accents. They wanted to build a dam that would power their streetlights and homes in the city. The poor, hand-scrabble people from the town said they wouldn't leave. The land was theirs, but the rich people didn't care. The only language they understood was money. So they evacuated the town and sent the people to work in factories. Then they built a dam that flooded the town with cool, clear water. The mound and the creature remained behind. What are your thoughts?
Where, uh, where's it going? I'm just wondering, like, where's it going?
Where's it at right now? That's what I'm asking you.
Hey, you sprayed too much of that damn thing.
Well, your feet stink. I can even still smell your feet through the spray. Wash your feet. Soak your feet. Soak them. Why do they stink so bad? These are the questions you need to be
My foot don't
asked.
stink that bad.
Sir,
I do have athlete, athlete's feet. or foot or whatever the hell you want to call it. And they don't smell that bad, okay?
You don't know what smells bad.
They don't smell
You
bad.
don't know what smells bad. You don't know what smells good for bad. You don't know nothing because you're covered in sugar and diabetes. Anyway, let's continue. Alone, the creature sat soggy and miserable for many years in its prison of bone and soil, unable to breathe, unable to leave, unable to die. But eventually, drought dropped the water so low that old roofliness peaked above the water. One night, a group of teens paddled out to see the ghost town. They landed on a strange island of bare earth. The water had unsettled the bones, and the ancient magic no longer held. Free at last, the creature clawed its way to the surface. The teens screamed, but it was useless. The only language the creature understood was hunger. The end. What are your thoughts?
That's I don't know what to say about this story. Like it was a little bit confusing.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's read a comment. Hey, hey, hey. What a great story to see as soon as I opened Reddit. History taught these folks nothing. The only language they all understood was power without remorse. Hey, you did not really help us here with your comments. Yeah. So
That was it.
what would you rate this story?
On account of me not understanding barely understanding anything,
Sure.
I'll rate it a 3.
A 3?
I'll give it four because it kind of got me interested, but I didn't know what was exactly going on.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So on your accounting of not understanding, you're gonna rate it a 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sure. Okay. All right, guys. So you heard it here. Tomorrow be back for another one. Of course, we're doing this every day, all day, on the daily. Okay, so be sure to join us tomorrow for another story. And be sure to follow us on all podcast platforms as well as all social media platforms. Also, be sure to rate 5 stars, rate 5 stars, rate 5 stars, and follow us on any podcast platform that you are listening to this podcast on. Also, don't forget that I've mentioned it before on previous episodes that you can now send us an email with any Reddit story that you found under the scary category that you believe that would be a good story for us to read. Please go ahead and send it to us. Most of the stories that I get from Reddit are under the Reddit short scary stories category. So make sure to check there and see if you find anything that you would like for us to read, and make sure once you do forward that to us in email, it does have the heading of the short scary stories from Reddit. Okay. Thank you guys so much once. Oh, also just copy the link. Once you find the story, just copy the link at the top, the URL, and just send us the direct link to that page. Okay, so that way we can get everything. We can get the OP, we can get all that good stuff. We can see exactly what category, how many hours ago, what's the rating, all that good stuff. So be sure to do that. We do appreciate it. We appreciate you guys. You guys are the reason for the season. So we appreciate you most. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Once things come and things stop happening and things are going with things, I will definitely keep you guys posted. But be sure to follow us on our social media because I'll try to post stuff on there as well. I've been falling so behind when it comes to social media. Don't even tell me about it. I got to get up on all that stuff. I will be working diligently to make sure I get all of that updated. Okay. Thank you guys so much once again for listening, and be sure to come back again tomorrow. Okay. See you then. Have a great day. Say goodbye, Scott.
Bye.